Hi, it's me for a quick second. Hello. So what I've discovered throughout these recordings is you hear a little beep, and that's because my headphones are broken, and I thought that I could only hear it because it's just it's a little niche in the wire. So I was like, oh, you can only I can only hear the beep, but nope. It pops up on the recording. So yeah, that's my bad. I just need new headphones. Carry on. Blah blah blah. Yeah, no. This story is gonna get heavy real fast, and I love it.
Glad we found your diary.
Me too.
I guess she was trying to figure out where you were at.
Yeah, well, she should have asked. I wasn't some goddamn research project.
You
I was her
wouldn't tell
child.
her. You shut her out. What? I mean, I'm not defending shit. Shut up.
About the book.
Raising your transgender child? Do you even know how rare these books were in 2005? Was she trying to figure out how to support me?
Maybe.
Which, she wasn't trying. She never...
It doesn't make sense. I know. You cutting your hair was what set her off, right?
Allison, she read my diary. She
Doesn't-
already knew.
Doesn't seem like
It wasn't my hair. And if we were wrong about that... Fuck.
You think she read it. It's possible she never even opened the diary.
She
and
hella
things are
read it.
exactly like we always thought they were.
But if she did and they aren't...
God, Tyler. Sure. I mean, we could have been wrong. But what good does it do to ask the question now?
You mean other than not having to live with the thought that my mom tried to kill me for being me?
Tyler, I know you want there to be something to find. Something that'll make it all make sense. But she was unhinged.
So that's it then. She was crazy. Nothing else to say.
I think we'd be better off if we tried to move on.
Why don't we talk to a few people who knew her? See if that book makes any sense to them.
People don't want to talk about Marianne. They pretend like that night never happened.
Okay, before I continue with this, dude, like, okay, she was already having a psychotic break. She was loading a shotgun. You saw the mascara. I could see how that could be confused as, oh, she was going to get him, but he was just there at the wrong place at the wrong time. You know what I mean? Um, she clearly looked crazy, and it seemed like she was like, oh no, this is wrong. No, don't look at, no, come back. I mean, you know what I mean? I don't think she was like loading the shotgun to go and just blast Tyler's head into the all over the walls. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know. That's my opinion.
What about Tessa? She was Marianne's closest friend. Let's ask her about it.
Sure. But I'll warn you, she's particularly touchy about this subject.
Well, maybe she'll talk to me. I was always her favorite.
Operative word was. But we need to go by the store anyway. To get a few things for the repairs.
Great. 2 seagulls, 1 stale hunk of bread.
I'm not sure I like that analogy.
Listen, I know you don't want to keep talking about this.
But you're obviously not going to be satisfied until we do. So let's talk.
So, I was thinking... Do we need to be in such a rush to sell this place?
Oh my god, Tyler. Really?
What? Everything we thought we knew about Marianne just got thrown out the window.
Maybe it did. Or maybe nothing's changed and we dig up that nightmare for no reason.
Man, you
So
want to live in a
it's
world,
not
don't
worth
you,
the
huh?
risk to you?
Not if it means throwing away all our plans.
Your plans. It's your plan to sell the house. Your plan to go to Juneau. Me? I'm just looking for some goddamn peace of mind.
How about we start digging without putting off the sale? And if it seems like we need more time, we'll talk about it then.
Okay.
Like, she seems like she wants to bury her head in the sand about this one, dude. She wants to. She's comfortable with the nightmare. Doesn't want to be wrong. Cause then it's like awkward. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit.
You've been on edge all day. Is there something more going on with you?
It's nothing.
Pretty sure it's not nothing. And I'd like us to be on the same page.
I thought we were on the same page. Sell this place as quick as possible and move on.
And then we found the book, and things changed. You really don't get that?
It's just with the way you avoided this place for the last 3 years, I thought you wouldn't want to spend any extra time here.
Oh. So that's what this is about.
Maybe a little. Yeah. It's just... You graduated 3 years ago. And this is the first time we've seen each other in person.
It's not that I didn't want to see you. I just wasn't ready to be Tyler in Delos Crossing.
I tried to visit you. I tried to go to your fireweed graduation. I wanted to bake you a crappy boxed cake and take awkwardly posed photos.
I know.
But you shut me out. All I got was non-responses and half-assed evasions.
I like that. She's just like, listen, I know it's gonna be awkward. I know it's gonna be weird, and I wanted a part of it. God damn it.
Look, I didn't want to see anyone. I just started testosterone. And, oh god, I had the worst acne. My emotions were all over the place, and the smells... Allison, the smells... Men smell bad.
I
Damn
know.
right we do.
I've dated a few.
Look, I
Yeah.
needed some time to figure my shit out before I asked anyone else to try. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
We smell like shit and we hit hard, you know what I mean? Yeah! Boy!
So, we have a plan?
Yep. We ask around about Marianne, but we also stick to our repair schedule.
Sounds good to me. Ollie's Diary. It's been a long time since I heard that name.
Was I the only one who ever called you that?
Actually, no. I used it at Fireweed for a while, until I settled on Tyler. Most people were pretty chill about the switch. Not everyone, though.
What do you mean?
I had a mentee who refused to call me Tyler. He didn't want my help. He didn't want anyone's help.
I'm sorry. I like the name Tyler, by the way.
Thanks.
Mom and Allison argued again. At least I'm not the only one. Mom is Mom is screaming at, wait. Screaming at now, damn, this cursive shit needs to stop. Mom almost seemed jealous because we didn't tell her about, fuck it, I'm just gonna do this. Mom almost seemed jealous we didn't tell her what we were planning to do in the forest. Allie thinks we should tell her about her voice. I think she knows already. Mom seems really upset when I asked to join the hockey team. Like, what's wrong with me to play a boys' sport? I'm going to keep asking. I will try again next week. I'm pointing at the screen, like you can see what the hockey picture right there with the mom hockey. I will try again next week. She said no again. I'm so mad at her. Why does she always say no? Why doesn't she even let me... Why didn't she even let me do what I want to... Why doesn't she ever let me do what I want to do? Allison and I started writing a story. Well, Allison did. She didn't like it when I tried to change anything. Why can't one of the goblins be a boy goblin? True. Saw Star Wars yesterday at Bobby's place. Luke was so great. But Mom found out we watched it and got so mad. She said it was gloried war and Zayam Zoyum. Oh. Oh, I see. The Zyoms, them doing a lightsaber duel. Saturday 5th, February 2005. Would Mom be happier if I could do what she wanted me to? When she looks at me, she just doesn't see me. I wish I could show her. I wish I could make her understand. I think she doesn't want to. Allison told me again that it was my fault Mom got angry at us. She is such a suck-up! I mean, look at that photo. Look. That's a suck-up, if I've ever seen one. You know what I mean? Mom's barely said anything to us in a few days. Allie said this... Wait. Mom barely said anything to us in a few days. Allie said she saw her throwing away pages from the Book of Goblins. 0301 2005. Do this, do that. I am sick of her voice. I am sick of that dumb name, too. I'm Ollie the Goblin. And you can see, like, that's her mom being like, brr, 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 fire, angry. And then that's Tyler. Well, Ollie at the time, but, you know, Tyler. Dude, just some of these drawings, like, okay, I don't get it. These are such articulated thoughts, like, and it's so organized. You know what I mean? That like it makes me mad because like dude, when I was little, I couldn't organize like this for shit, and I knew kids that could, and they would be taking notes, and it would be paragraph, few spaces, paragraph, few spaces, paragraph, and I just couldn't do that. It was just like I was writing on like. I was writing diagonally. I was writing, and they weren't ever complete thoughts. It was just a bunch of hubbub. You know what I mean? And I didn't have a diary, but it was a matter of like at school, and they would tell you to do X, Y, Z. I just couldn't. Like a journal about how does this make you think, or how does this make you feel, and I just couldn't. I couldn't write shit like that. Like. How are you gonna give a complete thought and then a picture and then another complete thought and then a totally cool picture? Like, look at that. That's so innovative for like a 10-year-old. What is this? Like, we got a metaphor here, or well, that's probably not the right one. Not a metaphor. Imagery. We have an English device. Right, with that picture, with the me, mama, and the hockey, it's like, brr, 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 mom blocking me from hockey, brr, 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 brr. You know what I mean? I just, sorry, I love this section of the story. I just think it, like, they really delve into a kid's life. Alright, that's enough of that. Sorry. I just think it's... I don't know, man. That should always just...
I think I'd like to end up somewhere like this. Just not here.
Somewhere with more trees than people?
Exactly.
Just go into it with a little more of a plan than Marianne did.
Already working on it. With my degree, it'll be easy to get a job as a ranger.
After you spend a little time in Juneau?
Still a maybe on that one. I think we should head out right away.
Already tired of the view?
Just finding it hard to relax and enjoy it with so much on my mind.
Go ahead. I'll catch up. Need to respond to a message.
My sister, the social butterfly.
This place is beautiful. Like, you can't deny that shit.
Seems we got a trespasser.
What the fuck?
You got 5 seconds to talk me into defending my property.
Your property?
5, 4.
I'm Tyler.
Don't know any Tylers. 3, 2.
Sam!
Ellie? What are you doing out here, girl?
This is our house.
Was I talking to you?
Sam, put the gun down. This is Tyler. My brother.
Brother? Oh, shit. Huh. I guess I heard about all that, but I never... Damn. You look like a real man.
So do you, Sam.
You know what I mean. I just didn't know they could make a woman look so much like a man.
Show it to him.
Not a woman who looks like a man, Sam. A man. A real man, just like you.
Oh, shit. Guess I'm the asshole again.
A little bit.
You gotta excuse us old guys.
I really don't.
Come on. You kids keep changing the rules. You can't expect us to keep up.
Just respect the people are who they say they are. It's not hard.
No, it ain't hard, but it just takes some getting used to.
We'll get used to it, because we aren't going anywhere. So, what are you doing here exactly?
Oh, well, I've been kind of keeping an eye on this place for you, you know? It's like patching the roof, checking pipes, and all that stuff.
Thank you, Sam.
Oh, yeah, that's no big deal. I just, you know, your mama, she was a special lady. She deserved much better than, you know, what you got.
Didn't you used to help Mary Ann with repairs and building projects?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, seeing as your mama never had a man around, I just took it on myself to help her keep this place standing.
How antiquated of you.
Thanks. I guess you two are still aiming to sell the place?
That's the plan. Which, by the way, we need your keys.
Since apparently you went and changed the locks?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But, selling your mother's house? Are you sure? Bad or good? It's all you've got left of her.
See, I feel that. Well, okay, I mean, I can understand selling the house, but, like, that painting upstairs, dude, I'd keep that shit, you know what I mean? But, okay, before I select something, I just want to say that whole gotta excuse us old guys. No, we don't. Okay, listen, it's all about the time you grew up in, okay? Your surroundings and shit. Because he's right. We do keep changing the rules. And even even as a younger kid, I'm behind. I'm confused sometimes. I'm completely understanding the whole transgender things. I dealt with that shit when I was 13. All right, I had a I guess boyfriend. Sure, we'll go with that. Boyfriend when I was 13 that was transgender, female to male, and I already went through all that. I grew up on that, so I understand it. But like I haven't grown up around a lot of Latinos because I live in a primarily white neighborhood, which I don't. I'd rather grow up in a more diverse place. But anyways, that's besides the point. But I was watching a show. I think it was like Gabriel Iglesias' thing. His little sitcom or whatever that's new, and I like it, by the way. It's pretty good. And they were talking. There's this one character, Marisol, and she's Latina, and she's like she's teaching Gabriel, an older Latino, like what's right and what's wrong, and what the kids need to push on the older guys, and what the older guys need to understand. And I like. Apparently, there's a movement going around where they like instead of referring to Latino and Latinx, instead of Latino and Latina, like okay, because how Spanish works is if there's one guy in like a group of 30 girls, the group is referred to as Latinos, and so if it like. When you go to write down on something like a government form, if you're Latino, Asian, Hispanic, just all those, you know, and it African American, it lists that. They're making a movement to change it from Latino to Latinx, to like cover everybody in that spectrum, like including females, and like to make it more fair and balanced. And I that shit blew my mind. I was like, but your your entire language is based on gender. I don't understand. Like I don't know, but obviously yeah, I respect that. Whatever, cool, you know. But I was obviously confused at first, and so yeah, I let give the older guys some slack. We do. We like that. That's a rule that I just realized. I just came into, and it's fucking wacky, dude. I don't even know. Like new shit's being discovered every day, and then everybody just expects you to keep up. Like you gotta understand this. You know what I mean? Like I swear the societal norms change as fast as memes do. Like every month there's this new hot meme, or like there's this new hot 5 memes, and if you're not on top of those memes, you're stupid, and if you hear about them a month later, you're dumb. All right, you're left in the rut. Okay, that's the same thing with how like the societal norms change. Like everybody wants to be recognized, everybody wants to be heard, but people, they want to be labeled, and they want everything to have a label, and it gets fucky because as language evolves, we have to keep changing definitions of things because they don't quite fit what we're after, what we're looking for. And that's why I always excuse like old people for saying not politically correct things, because I mean, hey, they're old. I'll tell them, hey, you're not really supposed to say that, but then they'll be like, blah, 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 you know what I mean? They'll get upset, and they're like, okay, cool, yeah, but you still can't say that. Like my grandfather called this black chef at Denny's the colored guy, and he would be yelling, and the guy would just kind of look at him like, really? Because he would always be with my mom, and he would just look at my mom like, you need to fix him, like, really, like, seriously? And he would obviously get all upset when she would tell him, no, you can't say that anymore, because it was just the time he grew up in, and it just changed. Like it went from N-word, Negro, colored, black to African American, and it's just changing. It's just the names keep changing. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Anyways, we'll continue. Sorry, I went off a tangent there. I don't even remember what the fuck. A house selling the house. He just wanted to sell the house. Okay, there we go. Sorry.
Not all. I'm sure the gun she tried to kill us with is still somewhere in there.
Tyler!
What?
What Tyler means is, a fresh start is what we both need.
Of course. This place has got to be full of all kinds of bad memories. But maybe some good ones, too?
How well did you know her?
Not as well as I thought. When I heard what happened that night, well, I figured people were bullshitting me.
It really surprised you, didn't it?
Much as anything ever has. Other folks say they saw it coming. Not me.
Fuck. All she does is if I say he's hammered, she's like, shut up, he's being nice, or whatever.
We should
So,
get going.
I think get going is the move.
That's all you think we'll get out of him?
He's too wasted to be of any more help.
I'll tell him to get a move on then. Well, we've got a supply run to make, and Uncle Eddie's expecting a visit. So,
Right. Yeah, of course. Get going, you two.
Sam, we all gotta get going.
Oh. Of course. Of course, yeah, I got lots to do myself. Lots of to-dos on old Sam's list. And you don't want to keep Brown waiting, you know?
Thanks for looking out for this place.
Happy to do it. I... don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything.
Good guy,
anything at
Sam.
all. You hear?
Yeah, of course he says some
Sam?
controversial things, but like,
Huh?
he's generally a good guy. You know what I mean?
Sam?
Huh?
The keys?
Oh, yeah. Of course. Of course. Yeah, they're yours. This place, it meant a lot to your mother. It almost felt like it was a part of her, and it's like some part of her is alive here still.
Hopefully the house doesn't turn out to be a murderous psycho that tries to kill us in our sleep, huh?
Yeah. Well, take care of yourself.
That's just such an
both
awkward.
of you.
All right. I mean, he has a right to be angry, but fuck, dude.
Hey, so we really do have a lot to do.
Okay, go on. I'll be right behind you.
Dude, I love his jacket. I know I've said that before, but I love the style of the people in these games. I don't know. I guess I like winter clothes. But like, I love her jacket. I love her beanie. I love this guy. I love Trey's jacket. Not Trey. Sorry, Tyler. Tyler's jacket. Tyler's like sweatshirt underneath. His boots. Look at him. He's styling. He's pimping. Also, I thought like Alaska. I don't know. Based on all I've seen of Alaska, which is exclusively Malcolm in the Middle. When what's his name? The oldest brother just went to Alaska. That's all I have. That's all I have of it, and it seemed completely like uncivilized. You know what I mean? Like it was just kind of like huts, ice, and sure there was a bit of work, but not much. Not like full size towns. You know what I mean?
Ready to Veni Vidi Vici?
I'm ready to talk to Tessa.
Just try to keep in mind that your memory of her is 10 years out of date.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be if she reached out to me while I was in Fireweed, which she didn't. So I'm guessing this is Michael?
Okay, sorry. There we go. But yeah, look at her coat. I think it's super nice. Dude, I'm one for fashion, and in games and kind of in real life, depends on how I'm feeling.
Hey, you.
This
Hey.
guy, I love his sweatshirt,
Here is patrons.
sweatshirt.
Tyler, meet Michael. This is the annoying
want that
coworker I
sweatshirt.
was telling you about.
I was there for your introduction to marshmallow vodka and wine coolers, and I've only worked my way up to annoying coworker. Rude.
Don't worry, she told me exactly how miserable she'd be in this town without you.
It's so good to finally meet you. The Tyler talk goes on 24/7, so I feel like I already know you. So, you here to grab some stuff for the homestead, or?
Yeah, we decided it'd be easiest if we just stayed out there. We'll get it cleaned up faster if we literally cannot escape it.
Hey, I'm all for efficiency. Cannot wait for us to get out of here.
What's that?
Oh fuck. Maybe you go be where he wants me to move to.
Michael is moving to Juneau too. We were thinking of being roommates.
Oh, okay.
Thinking about it? You better not be backing out on me. The only thing that gets me up some mornings is marking one more day off the calendar.
Don't worry, she won't. We'll get the house sold, and you guys can move on.
There could be room for you too.
For sure. The more Ronins, the merrier. I'm studying to be a chef, so, you know it'll be good eating. And hey, I only snore during allergy season. And baseball.
How can I say no to that?
You okay?
Dead on my feet, girl. Got up at 4 to fish before work. It's been a day.
Oh, you like to fish?
Yeah, there's this spot called Buzzard Hole I go to at least twice a week. It's like an hour drive, but it's so chill, especially first thing in the morning.
Shut up. I used to go there all the time.
For real?
Yeah.
Hey, well, if you want to go sometime, holler at me. I don't mind sharing.
Cool. Most guys I know get all Smeagol about their fishing spots.
Oh, look at you two. Bonding over the most slow and boring way to kill an animal.
She's just jealous because she couldn't catch a fish, even if she filled the lake with cyanide
I'm
first.
not... Never mind. Tyler, we better get started with our shopping.
Yeah, I'll be around if you need anything.
Well, then nothing would bite the hook if you filled it with cyanide. They'd all be dead. Stupid, stupid boy. Can I... Excuse me? There we go.
I want to have the crispy tocino, and noodles and spring rolls. And can we get the coconut cake for dessert?
Easy, easy, my hungry goblins. We have to leave some food for the other customers.
But Auntie Tessa said we can have whatever we want.
Sorry, I know I just missed like
Yeah,
almost
it's
all
just
of that, but
She
the
still
controller
make those
vibrated when I moved in certain directions, and I was
fried
trying to
banana
figure out
rolls.
why.
Tehran?
Right.
No. I'm
Wait,
pretty
there's a
sure
memory I
she made
haven't
them
seen.
special for us.
Hey, Ollie! Look, I'm the ruler of this kingdom. Get it? 'Cause it's a dome? You're gonna fall, stupid. That was funny.
I can't believe you didn't laugh. That was hilarious.
Not as funny as you getting all pouty when I didn't laugh at your jokes. I loved baiting you. It was my favorite thing.
Dude, that is such a brother move. What?
Weren't they talking about demolishing this playground?
Yeah. Tourists complained it wasn't safe.
Ugh, crybabies.
Exactly!
Ground zero for natural selection.
Yes!
Yep.
Yes!
Unfortunately, Delos Crossing is too cheap to replace it.
What? Wait, seriously? You're gonna remove the... Dude. Okay, alright. Other rant moment, okay? Dude, in my town, they replaced... There was this beloved park, and it's still there, called Endicott Park, and they have this playground. And dude, oh my, like, it was this big wooden structures, high beams, monkey ball, everything. It was made out of wood, and the wood was splintering, and there was sand instead of like wood chips and shit. Okay, and dude, I loved it. I went there every day. I got splinters, I got infections. I didn't care. I mean, I did care when I got them, but I still went back, you know. And they, like, I think it was around when I was 10 or whatever, they just completely demolished the park because it was unsafe because of the splinters and shit. And I was like, that was a part of the park. That's what made it special. That's what made it special. Do you not understand? And then they replaced it with, like, this metal, and it's kind of boring, I'll be honest. Maybe it's because I'm an adult now and I can legally say that. 18 gang, what up? But anyways, it's kind of boring now, and it makes me upset, and all the wood chips are boring. Like, I miss the sand getting in my shoes, oddly enough. You know what I mean? Huh? Alright, fuck it, whatever, we're just going. It was a perfectly good park, and it was ruined by the town, because, hey, I want splitters! Fuck off.